Very important book to understand all this has been Edwin Black's War Against the Weak, Eugenics and America's Campaign to Create a Master Race. That book is a watershed because what Edwin Black documented was that the people running the United States were also the people running the international eugenics movement in the first half of the 20th century. The eugenics movement is the parent movement that produced German Nazism. Eugenics is the original ideology of the alleged biological superiority of the Germanic stock. That's what eugenics is. And they were always interested in destroying modern democracy because the eugenics argument is that people in the lower classes don't have enough Germanic blood and therefore they are mentally retarded. This is what they claim. The German Nazis are the evolution of German eugenics. German eugenics was funded and led from the United States. And this is something that most people don't know about anymore because the history of eugenics has also been suppressed. The most important leaders and financiers of the eugenics movement, people like John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Thomas Watson, the guy who was running IBM, these people were sending a lot of money to Germany, helping create the German eugenics movement that became German Nazism. This was all coming from the US power elite. So once you understand that the people running the United States are eugenicists who were very fond of the German Nazis and helped the German Nazis get set up, once you know that, you can begin to understand the post-war foreign policy of the United States because nobody removed the eugenicists from power in the United States.
Wow. I mean, the names Ford and Rockefeller and so on resonate very strongly with all kinds of conspiracy theories, which are probably not theories. This is all extremely disturbing. And we hear very, very little of this. There doesn't seem to be any public interest or any interest, I wouldn't say public, but journalistic interest in uncovering any of this. Does journalism even still exist?
The eugenicists took over the entire media and academic establishment a very long time ago. This began in the late 19th century when people like John D. Rockefeller Sr. and other great industrialists began taking over the big media and also established academia. So Rockefeller, together with Carnegie, created something called the General Board of Education. And with their donations, they started taking over the university system. If you look at the grants for research in the United States from the early 20th century